My name is Marilyn, and I am a victim, survivor of contract stalking, neural weapons, and narco terrorism. Narco meaning narcotics or narcissist. Narcissistic narco terrorist. Basically, this means that drug dealers are involved in gang stalking. So to compete mentally with the perps who are being paid crack and cocaine, alcohol, cigarettes, wine, apartments, gas money, clothing, shopping. For instance, I shop at TJ Maxx because it's easy and it's basically the cost of the products that they sell is good for my income. So it's very inexpensive. So they go to TJ Maxx. These crackhead perps that are from Dayton, Ohio, the West Side, which is predominantly like 99.9% black. We are not being attacked by just the 1%. We are being attacked by a community of people that are narcissists, and now they have been recruited. They are an army of brain neuro weapons. They've turned the human into a walking, talking human. They're not holding guns, and they're using their brain to attack you. So I try my best to live as good as I can while I'm incredibly, almost totally miserable. So my friend made this table, okay? And it was just something quick to put the fish aquarium on that was, I believe, on the porch. And last winter we had to pull the fish tanks in. And I said, oh, let's just use that table. It's kind of cool. And we'll put the TV on it. So that's our TV. And so today I cut tile, clay tile, with a faux marble top. I cut the tiles, and they are the bottom shelf. You can see my rock collection, the crystals. So they're sitting on tile. I cut that to fit. It's not my first time. I have done tiling my mom's bathroom and her closet. That was my first time. That was years ago. And those are the tools I used. And this is one of my favorite movies. These Aztecs. So, a Mel Gibson movie, Apocalypto. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, so about the perps, they sell crack to the community, and they were targeted, and they remained drug addicts while targeted, and then they were recruited to be gang stalkers. That's no term. I'm going to use it because it fits. It's a gang of people that are stalking me. They're hearing my thoughts. They're looking through my eyes. They are looking at my memories. They are torturing my brain. They're trying to destroy my brain. They're inside my skull. This is what the black gang stalkers do. They are trying to live inside my brain. While a drug dealer sells crack to the community of Dayton, even to the poor. They have tortured the white perps of Kettering that were torturing me. I think this is fascinating. Tortured them so bad that they ended up paranoid about going to sleep. So they, cleverly told Josh, Brian, Jason, a lot of the white perps and black perps that were kind of freaked out about the crackheads, basically. I'll do anything but go to sleep. Well, we want you to torture Marilyn, and we're going to give you cocaine and crack. You can look through her eyes, you can torture her, rape her brain, make her believe she's being physically raped. I mean, this has happened to me multiple times where I believed I was raped. That's quite frightening. So the drug dealer sells crack to the black community and the white community to house gang stalking terrorists. So they rent apartments. They have apartments that they put their name on, so they're on a lease. And I think I'm very close to proving that there's remote neural monitoring and that there is the proof is that I know that these people are selling cocaine, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cocaine and crack, because I hear their thoughts. So they get the apartments paid for by destroying our country, our communities, our neighborhood, so that they can sit at home all day and do nothing but look through my eyes. And they smoke crack, and they look through my eyes. Somebody who wants to tile and decorate, and I'm an artist. This is a painting I did. I never finished it. I actually, I could finish it. I'm not going to. I'm going to try to paint again, hopefully. And so in the meantime, what I've done since the torture, the mind control, where they want to control every decision that I make, every thought that I have, every word that I choose, everything that I see and I sense, that they give other people's feelings to me, that I'll be in my life and feel these crackheads, you know. And I would like for Black Lives Matter to address black gang stalkers, because there's tens of thousands of us suffering in this country who are black, being tortured by the black community of gang stalkers. Okay, these people are trying to take us over and reduce our lives to something subhuman. Okay, narcissistic people, from what I understand, it's not even that they are obsessed with themselves, that they want to destroy other people. You know, and that's what makes them feel good. So they get people who are on their way up. Okay, and that would be me. So right when I'm on an upswing, as far as my career and my life, here comes this horrible thing. And gang stalking and kettering. These jealous people torturing me and trying to reduce my life to, you know, homelessness or suicide. And so I have to think about, okay, I need to stay alive. I have to take care of myself, and I have to do something with my time, so that my whole time is not just that I'm a victim, but I have done something and I have evidence of doing these things. And so I made a shelf for a table using tile from Home Depot. Okay, that's what I did today. And it was frustrating. It was hard because my friend was incredibly frustrated with my inability to concentrate on what he was saying. I was drifting, listening to the perps. I was drifting, confused about whether I'd fall or not, hurt myself. That I have to listen to him myself and contemplate what they're saying to my brain in a mass, in a cult-like terrorist organization filled with black zombies from the west side of Dayton. Black zombies. Crackheads. Looking through my eyes. Okay? This is insane. Riots. I would like to know how many TIs have gone to the riots. I hope that they have. I have not gone. You know, and that was a choice that I made, and I'll probably regret not going to these protests. fall's coming. Every summer there are protests. Every summer, you know. So besides that, many of your perps are drug addicts and drug dealers. Okay, if they're looking and talking through your eyes 24 hours a day, chances are there's a drug trafficker that's supplying them with drugs, and they're targeting people and turning them perp. And they're not, these are not very intelligent people. That's why your life is so miserable. Try to be productive. Get a job if you can. Go visit your mom. Stay really close with your mother. Even when they torture you, right? I mean, they torture my brain and say the most awful things to me while I'm visiting my mother. And she just looks at me with it's sadness. She feels sorry for me, and she can't help her child who's being tortured. So that's sad, and we're all going through that. That our families have a victim of gang stalking, and it's us, and that's very sad. And basically, you have to have goals. It doesn't matter. This goal, each one of these tiles cost $1. The tile cutter came from my companion's a brother. He wanted him to sell it. I said, no, keep it. And he's like, yeah, let's start cutting tiles, because we like to work on the house and we like to do stuff. So that's fun. So this fall and the rest of the summer, I'm going to cut tiles. It's going to be fun. And just try to figure out something to do. Don't just sit at home and let them control your brain. They're picking my words. You'd have to be a total loser to want to pick somebody's words. Okay? A total loser. These people are not important. Don't overreact to them. They're trying to keep you in a total, a continuous emotional state of fear and panic. That's not possible. The brain can't do that. We all know that as TIs. You can't feel fear and panic 24 hours a day. We're functioning in pain and in misery and grief, sadness and depression and anger and rage. Try to do something positive for yourself, so when you look back, you say, I did this project, and show a friend, bring your mom over. Say, I did something. Doesn't matter how big or small the project is. The bigger you can do, good for you, man. Just as long as you stay busy, be happy. Try to be happy. They will try to tease you and say, oh, you're a geek. They literally, crackheads think that happy people are geeks. Can you imagine? You remember the crack era, and we thought that was over? The gang stalkers are bringing it back. So be careful. You do not know who's talking to your brain. Do not let them in. Okay, you don't know who these people are. You never will. And if you do find out who's talking to your brain, write it down, put down their information, their address, and tell everybody in the world who they are. That's what I'm doing. Keep a journal. Ask them questions who they are. They know your name, ask their name.